Hey art friends, today we're going to draw ghosts.
A lot of ghosts.
Yeah, a whole page full of ghosts. We hope you're going to follow along. You need your drawing supplies. We're going to use a marker, but you can use whatever you have at home or in the classroom. You also need some
paper and something to color with.
Yeah, you ready to start?
Yes.
Let's first add a frame or a box. We're going to draw a rectangle shape. This is so we don't have to fill the whole entire paper, although that would be fun.
Yeah, it would.
This will make it a little easier. We won't have to go all the way to the edge of our paper. So I'm going to trace around. Yes, and you can even turn your paper if you want to. Sometimes I think that's easier to draw a straight line and pull the marker towards my body. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the right side. And then connect the top. Good job. Now we're ready to draw our ghosts, and we're going to fill this rectangle shape with lots of ghosts. But we're going to use overlapping so that we can make it look super 3D. Let's first start down at the bottom and draw our first row. That's because these ghosts are closest to us. And we can draw, I'm going to draw arms too on this ghost. So I'm going to draw a shape that looks kind of like this. Let's add another ghost right here on the left side. I'm going to draw a shape that comes up and then down. And you could draw your ghosts a little bit bigger. You could also change the size and also the shape. I'm going to add maybe just a small ghost down here in the corner. So if you draw your ghosts small, then you're going to add even more ghosts. If you draw them a little bit bigger, it might be easier to finish the drawing. It won't take as long. So I'm going to draw one like this, and then maybe one more right here in the corner. There's our first row of ghosts. You're going to add one more?
There you go.
Nice. I like it. Let's add the next row. I'm going to start, on this time, I'm going to start over here and maybe add a hand also, or an arm. Oh, we could even add a little, I'll show you on this next one. Let's add another shape on top. I'm going to draw the top of the ghost head like this, and then a little curl up at the top. Then I'm going to come back down, but stop right about there. And then we can come back inside and then draw the rest of the ghost head coming down.
It's funny.
It's awesome. And we can add, I'm going to add maybe a short ghost right here. And then really scary ghost right here. This one's kind of big. Whoa, that one's really big. I'm going to draw one more ghost in front of this one. So this one is actually the start of the next row. Now we've done 2 rows of ghosts. We've even started our 3rd row. And we're going to repeat that same step and change the shapes of each ghost and overlap all the way until we get up to the top of our box. Now this part we are going to fast forward, so you can pause the video and take time to fill in your page also. You ready to fast forward?
Yes.
We finished filling in our entire box full of ghost shapes.
Now we need to add the faces.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's start down here at the bottom again, and we can just draw simple ovals for the eyes. And then, let's see, I'm going to draw a really big oval for the mouth. And then let's color in those shapes. Now on this one, let's change the eye shape to be maybe more closed. And then the mouth, we could draw a really scary, sad mouth that wiggles. It kind of looks like a worm. Now we need a happy ghost. I'm going to add maybe 2 little upside down U's like this, and then a smile underneath, except I'm going to make it open. Now this next part is going to be super fun. We've drawn 3 ghost faces, but now we need to add a face to each of the shapes. We are going to fast forward this part because we want to challenge you guys to add your own funny faces to each of the ghosts. That's going to be a fun challenge.
Yeah, it will be.
All right, this part we'll fast forward, but you can pause the video again to take time to draw your ghosts. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. We finished adding faces to each of the shapes. Now we're not completely done. What should we do next?
Color it.
Except ghosts are white. So we're going to use our light blue. This is B203 if you have the same Bianyo marker set. And we're going to add shading. So down here at the bottom, I'm going to start on this one and maybe just add a little shadow at the very bottom because it's behind the frame. And we could also add a little shadow on the side if we want to add a little more depth to, or 3D to the ghost. And then let's add a shadow on this next ghost that's on the left side. So I'm going to draw it around the arm and also down here at the bottom of the frame. And then I'm going to add another shadow right next to this one. And we can also add down at the bottom. Now let's do the same thing except on the right side. So I'm going to add the shadow over here, down at the bottom. Oh, and I added another little one right here. And we can add that shadow going up the side of the frame too. Let's add a shadow on the second row. So I'm going to add it right here. This makes it look like these ghosts are behind the ones in front.
Yeah.
I'm going to add another shadow right here. I added a little pumpkin.
That's funny.
I'll have to color that in orange. Then I'm going to add shadows on this ghost right here. You could also leave this part off if you want to make the lesson a little easier. Let's fast forward again and add shadows to each of our ghosts.
Okay.
We finished coloring our ghosts. They look super 3D now that we added that blue shadow.
I also really like the pumpkin.
Yeah, we could add more pumpkins, but I think it looks cool with just one.
Yeah.
I also really like that our two drawings don't look exactly the same. They both turned out awesome.
We hope you had a lot of fun drawing your ghosts.
We did. We hope you had a lot of fun, and we hope you had fun with the challenge to make all the ghosts look different. And we'll see you later, our friends.
Goodbye.